So you're thinking about moving to Little Elm? We'll only do that if you love the lake life. That's right, we're right here on Lake Lewisville. I've mentioned this several times in several other videos about being one of the best lakes in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And you can see Little Elm is all wrapped all around the north and east side of Lake Lewisville. It's just north of the Colony, and it's also just west of Frisco. We've also got videos, full vlog tours on Frisco and a full vlog tour on the Colony as well. You'll definitely want to check those out. But you can see they've got this great, this is the Little Elm Park that we're in right now. They've got a pier right here. You can dock your boat if you want. Of course, you got the boat launch going on right here. And you can see right over there, they've got the beach. They've got the beach area where everyone can go out. You've got some jet skiers hanging out right over here as well. So anything you want to do, you can look out there. There's quite a bit going on. Look at the boats that people have got coming over here. Definitely something to, I mean, this is what summertime is all about here in Dallas, Texas, especially up here in these communities. And that's the thing, is that Little Elm, I tell you what, Little Elm is interesting because, you know, we always mention it to clients and they're kind of like, oh, what's that? What's Little Elm? Everyone's always talking about Frisco, but then you've got these communities like the Colony, like Little Elm, that are right here and border the lake. And you can find some really great options, some really great homes over here. We're going to take you around, show you a few that will fit inside your price point and your budget. So stick around for that. We'll drive you around some of those communities as well. But we just wanted you to see this, how it is. Looks like there's a little storm brewing in, so we better get this wrapped up. But we're going to take you around in this video all around Little Elm, show you some different homes, and we're going to get after it right now. All right, before we start looking at homes, you're definitely going to want to see this. Look at this cool water park they've got right here in Little Elm. Hopefully you caught that guy right there. You can see it's on a pulley line that goes all the way around the circle, so he can actually, that's just pulling him around there. He can do all those little stunts and tricks and everything, only for trained professionals, right? But here's the cool thing too. You got this little area. You got the Hula Hut right here. Great little place to get a drink, get some dinner, and again, just hang out on the water. You got quite a few places. You can see up and down here a little bit. This is kind of like the whole main strip of Little Elm, and it's just got a kind of a beach vibe to this whole area because it's just the way it's designed. I mean, look at kind of like the apartments right there are, you know, really nice colors, you could say. But other than that, you know, and it's got these places along the water, and that's what's really key about Little Elm. Is it's lake life here, and that's what I love about it, is you have what you need and you can enjoy the water. Plus, anytime you catch a breeze off the water right now, there's a light breeze going on. It feels really nice, and I tell you what, that you're going to need that coming up in July and August, even June. So just keep an eye out for that. But that's pretty cool. I think you could come over here, have some fun with that. But I just wanted to show you this, and let's go check out the next home, or the first home. All right, so we're at our first stop here in Little Elm, and again, a great neighborhood. As you can see, a lot of trees, or well-developed trees, I should say. Well-established trees, that could be the, is that the word? Old growth trees, one of those things. But we're here in this neighborhood. This home we're coming up on is $385,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Yes, you heard that right, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's over 3,200 square feet, and it's right here, and yes, that's correct, $385,000. That's absolutely amazing. That's the types of deal. Now, I will say this home was built in 2003. It's going to be a little bit dated, so, you know, but if you put a little work into it, a little elbow grease, so you could probably hear somebody sawing over there in the background. Well, you know, then I think it's well worth it. It looks like they got some traction going on at this home. But you can see, if you look around the neighborhood as well, again, this is just, I would say, your typical early 2000 type of neighborhood. A lot of these brick traditional type homes, and again, you're going to need some updates in this home, but it's still, for $385,000, it's like $118 a square foot. That's I mean, that's hard to beat. You're not going to find a lower price per square foot, really, probably anywhere, especially in these northern or North Dallas areas. So it's absolutely amazing. But again, this kind of gives you a good overview of what that looks like, so you can see it. But with that, let's take a cruise around the neighborhood and then go check out the next property. All right, we're at our next stop here in Little Elm. I'm gonna have to break out the sunglasses here in a little bit. It's going back and forth between rain and sunshine. I just had to sit in the car for a few minutes while the rain passed away. But yeah, we're here in Little Elm, and I tell you what, again, Little Elm's just, it's a great community, great lakeside community, right next door to Frisco. And you'll see here, actually this home is in Frisco ISD. So this is something else you don't want to count out Little Elm, because you, on some of these, depending on which side you are, you can get into the Frisco ISD. So this home right here, right behind us, is listed at $550,000. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It's just over 3,200 square feet, built in 2007. So it's gonna put the price per square foot is around 170, I believe. So, but in the back, it's got a pool, hot tub, and it backs up on a green belt. So on the other side of these homes right there is all treed, and so the fence is kind of like a wrought iron fence that you can see through. So it's almost like you're looking into the forest right there. So I really like that. I used to have one of my first condos in Dallas whenever that I bought was on a green belt, and I absolutely love that because the living room walls were just all windows. And even though I was in the heart, like right in the middle of the city, I just had this, you know, amazing view into the trees, you know. So that I always enjoy that. So if you are in the city area and you can't get a lake view or something like that, it's always nice to be on a green belt. But you'll see, again, all these homes, very, very nice. We've got the green belt on that side. You're just right around the corner, again, from the lake, and also everything to do in Little Elm. Everything's just right, right on the street, right up the road. So, you know, everything's pretty much new here in Little Elm as well. A lot of it has been developed in the last, you know, 15 years or so. And so again, I feel like Little Elm just gets overlooked a little bit, but it's still a great option. And you can see here, you got some really great homes. This is a nice, quiet neighborhood, nice wide roads, well done, everything taken care of. And you know, let's just cruise around this neighborhood and show you a little bit of that, and then we'll hit up the next house. All right, so I had to cut the vlog a little short because it started raining quite a bit. And so I just had to come back. I decided to just come back to my home office here and go over a quick market report with you in Little Elm so you could kind of see everything for yourself. As you can see, we've done a couple of these before on our other vlogs just to kind of close out the video, but you'll see there's about 271 homes currently on the market, and that is almost a 2% decrease in the last 30 days. Which is not a good sign moving into summer. That just shows a less inventory. You can see here there's been 10% less new homes to market. So that is not necessarily a good sign, although days on market increasing 2.7% to 57 days, which is really still very low. That is a little bit of a positive sign too, but I'd say the biggest positive sign is right over here in 7 price reductions. And this is a place where we've found some success with our clients, is looking at these price reductions first. Here's something that's very interesting, is that most people tend to think now if a home doesn't sell in 3 or 4 days that there's something wrong with it, which is not necessarily the case. Or if there's been a home on the market for 14 or 21 days, that there's something wrong with it. That's not necessarily the case. Homes fall out of contract all the time. Financing could come through, people could cancel because of inspections or appraisals. You know, anything could happen. They might find a different house that they like instead, and they're within an option period to cancel. So
there's several factors that could come into play that, these homes sometimes will pop back on the market, and because they just went pending, will still show an extended period or days on market. So they may show that they're 21 days on the market, but they might have been under contract for the last 14, 15, or 20 days, and it just came back on the market. So it doesn't necessarily mean something is wrong with that property, but almost they get the stigma now that because it's been on the market longer than 5 days, all of a sudden it's not a good house. And so you see here with 7 price reductions, whatever the case may be, and you can see how that's a 250% increase. Well, that is a sign that, for whatever reason, those homes are still sitting there. That's a great place to look. That's sometimes where we find some really good deals for our clients. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with the house other than the fact that it just seems like there may be something wrong with the house. So just something to keep in mind here in Little Elm. As you can see, the average home sale price is around $411,000. That's a 1.6% increase in the last 30 days. That's not a bad increase, especially with the amount of overbidding that has been going on. Let's see here. Sold in the last 30 days, 159 homes, and you can compare that to 271 homes on the market currently. So you can see inventory is moving very quickly. And we showed you a couple of different homes in different price points so you could get a good idea. And you can see the most expensive home in the Little Elm area. It's not like it's a high-end luxury market, but this is probably going to be a lake house, I would presume. You can see here popular listings. Looks like clearly some lakefront property or so. I would assume, I would hope so at that price. So let's just check this one out and see what it has to offer for 1.2 million. Well, beautiful. That would be the sunrise. So, man, that would be some beautiful sunrises. You could, if you're a morning person, then you could get up and go over there and check out the sunrise. So let's see here. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. 2.77 acres. All right, so let's just let's check out a couple of these pictures and see what's going on here at this house. Beautiful sunrises. Maybe that's the sunset coming on the back, because the sunset's going to set behind the house. So maybe that's just the way it looks over the lake. It does tend to look more like a sunset than a sunrise, right? So 2.77 acres. Hey, quite a bit of good property out there. Hey, you got a big storage shed out there if that's what you want. But yeah, definitely likely buying for the land value there. So let's go check out this other property, 1.399 million, and see what it has to offer. And this looked like a little bit more of a single family home. It is single family, built in 1998. Let's see, 3,800 square feet, 1.62 acres. All right, so let's check this one out. Looks like it is definitely lakefront. This is really cool. So this is a big popular area of the lake right here in Little Elm. And right over here is the Little Elm Park. And it's a huge park, lots to do over there. And then you have this whole beach area right there, which is pretty cool. A lot of people hang out. You can bring your, this is a boat launch right over here. So you can bring your boat and your jet skis, everything else. I mean, this is a great area for getting on the lake. And of course, as you can see, just going to the bridge and you've got access to the rest of Lake Lewisville, which is really a good sized lake. But let's see, let's look at this home right here. Looks really nice. I forgot to, let's see, what year was this built? Oh, we didn't pull it up. All right. So we will, let me go back to it real quick. I'll have to go back to it here in a second. So let's see. I mean, great lakefront lot, as you can see. Man, looks nice and big. Of course, 1.62 acres. Got a nice entry gate. That's really nice. You can kind of see the lake in the background there. All right. Well, looks like they just mowed the yard for the pictures. That was nice of them. All right. All right. And let's see. Got hardwoods throughout there. Stone fireplace. Spindled staircase. All right. I would say this is probably early 2000s or late 90s probably built as well. And yeah, I mean, I would like to lighten it up a little bit. I'd probably lighten up those colors. That's some beautiful stone though. I'll tell you what, beautiful island there in the kitchen, lots of counter space. Looks like your sink is overlooking the lake in the back. Really nice. So little breakfast area overlooking there as well. Bedroom overlooking the lake. Not a lot of good things. I mean, I'd probably want to do some updates in this house personally, but that's just my taste. And looks like a nice sized closet there, washer and dryer, covered patio area. All in all, look at that. It's got your porch swing right there. Sit there and hang out, watch the sunset, watch everybody play over there on the lake. So that's pretty nice, I would say. Let's go back here. Yep, built in 1998. What did I say? Early 2000s, late 90s? Yep, built in 1998. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, half bathroom, 3,800 square. So not bad. I mean, I would probably want to do some updates in there, but that should give you a good idea of what you can get for around just over $1 million on the lake in Little Elm. So overall, it's a great. That's a great area. I think overlooked quite a bit, but still, if you love the lake life, and it's just really awesome over there. So I think that pretty much sums up our vlog tour of Little Elm. We hope you found this helpful. And again, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, well, we hope to see you around town.